Hi, I'm Rhea from Chicago. Please like and subscribe to MSA. My mom was a famous ballerina, and the house was filled with her trophies over the years. She wanted me to train to become just like her, and I loved dancing too. But there was a slight problem. Ballet was painful, and I loved hip-hop.
Mom, look at my new hook step.
Rhea, point your toes. Wave your arms elegantly.
Blech, who wants elegance when you can be cool?
Mom tried her best, but when she saw how much I loved hip-hop, she eventually gave in, and when I turned 12, she enrolled me in the best classes in town. But I was shocked to see only boys around. Lost your way? The ballet class is across the street.
Then why don't you give that a shot, since you're clearly bad at this?
Let's see what you got. I went on the floor and busted out my best moves. I've never seen a girl dance like that.
There's a first time for everything. I'm Rhea.
Sam and I got along like peanut butter and jelly, and over time, he became my best friend. But Mom never liked him, mostly because he wasn't rich and his family worked for our neighbors. Then one time when he was home and we were practicing a few moves.
Look at this, I can turn on my bum.
Beat this. With that, Sam spun around on his head. I was watching him in awe when suddenly he lost his balance and crashed into one of the cupboards. Unfortunately, it was the one with all of Mom's awards. Oh my God, you rowdy kid. Get out, now.
Come on, Mom. It's not like he did it on purpose.
Rhea, boys like him have no idea how to behave in other people's homes. I never should have allowed you to hang out with him. Sam ran away in tears, and I was furious at Mom for days. But that didn't stop me from hanging out with him. We even made a secret spot where we met every day. So yeah, life was good until a year later, everything changed. One of Mom's competitors accused her of giving bribes to producers for lead roles, and the whole thing exploded on social media. Mom's image was badly affected, and she started losing projects. Even at school, kids gave me weird looks, and the only friend I had was Sam. I waited for him in our secret spot, but he never came. So the next day, I went to the place his mom worked in. We can't be friends. Mom says it's bad for me to hang out with you because your mom's a cheat.
A cheat?
Sam, my mom might be rude, but she's not a cheat. I don't care. Please, don't come here again. I was heartbroken at how Sam had reacted to the situation. So when Mom suggested we move to New York, I didn't even flinch. But living in New York was expensive, and we did have money, but it wasn't enough to keep us afloat. So Mom decided to take up a job. I missed my old life, and I wanted to go back to dancing. But every time I'd bring it up, Mom would throw a fit. I will not let you make the same mistakes I did. Study hard and go to a good college. And promise me, you'll never dance another day in your life. Promise me. Jeez, I won't, I promise. As much as I hated it, I didn't want Mom to stress out more, so I gave up on my dream and started concentrating on my studies. At 16, I cracked a scholarship to a top school in the city. My new school was really fancy, and I wasn't dressed badly, but kids kept whispering and pointing in my direction. It was later that I realized they were talking about this girl behind me dressed like a freaking rainbow. Great dress. Where'd you get that from? Your grandma's trash can?
Oh, no. I stitched this myself. Do you like it? Here, I have another one just in case you accidentally spill juice on me again. Okay, bye.
That was weird. Didn't she get they were actually making fun of her? When I entered my class, I saw the same rainbow girl, and the only empty seat was next to her.
What are you doing?
Sitting?
But did you ask me before plopping your butt like that? What if I'd saved that seat for someone? What if I was claustrophobic and needed a little space?
Fine, I'll just sit on the floor, I guess.
I'm kidding. You can sit there. I'm Tina.
Tina and I got talking and quickly became friends, and it was nice to have someone show me around the school. But soon I realized that Tina was a bit strange. On my first day there, she took me on a shopping spree and bought me really expensive gifts, even though I told her not to. Tina, this is a limited edition Cartier watch. I can't take this.
Of course you can. You're my best buddy.
But that wasn't it. She was absolutely obsessed with our school football captain, Mason, even though he had no idea she even existed. This one time, we were walking down the hallway when a football came flying and hit her in the face. Oh God, are you okay? She's fine. This football might have even set her brain straight. Are you dumb? Who plays football in the hallway?
It's not Mason's fault. I was in the way of his football. By the way, since you're here, I was thinking if we could catch up over coffee today.
Busy.
Tomorrow?
Busy again. How about another lifetime?
Works for me.
Mason walked away laughing, while Tina grinned like a stupid duck. She was so head over heels for him that she would spend days trying to get his attention. Obviously, he ignored her. When nothing worked, she decided to surprise him by jumping out of a cake on his birthday in the school cafeteria and fell right on him. I can't breathe. Get off me. Mason looked super annoyed as I pulled Tina to the side. He smiled. I think he liked it. He did not. You have to stop embarrassing yourself like that.
Boys like attention, especially handsome ones like Mason.
She's right. I actually liked what you did back there. It takes guts. So let's go on that date. What?
Told you it'll work.
Tina and Mason started dating soon after, but I could tell Mason was a big jerk. He treated Tina like his private chauffeur and constantly asked her for money. And worse, he flirted with me when Tina wasn't around. I tried talking to her about being more careful, but she didn't give a hoot. Then one day while crossing the hallway, I heard Mason talking to his friends. Why are you dating that toad Tina? She's not even your type. She's rich and dumb. Besides, she wouldn't even know if I dated someone right under her nose. I recorded everything on my phone before going up to Mason and punching him. You're the jerk, Mason. Eat bugs. I showed the video to Tina and she broke down crying. I thought it was enough to make her break up with him, but the next day I saw the two of them making out. Tina, what are you doing with this moron again?
Don't talk to him like that. He apologized, and it was just locker room talk. You know how boys are.
No, I don't.
Then maybe it's time you date someone.
I wanted to slap Tina to her senses, but I settled for stomping away. If she wanted to make her life miserable, then I didn't care either. Besides, I had bigger problems at home. Mom was constantly stressed about money. I volunteered to help by picking up a job, but she refused, saying she'll handle it. I could sense things were serious, so I decided to look for a part-time job without telling her. But no one was hiring. Just as I was losing hope, I saw an Instagram post about one of the biggest dance competitions in the country, and the prize money was $50,000. I knew Mom would never allow it, but I had to give it a shot. So later that day, I went to sign up for the competition, only to get the biggest shock of my life. Rhea, is that really you? It's so good to see you. My eyes fell out of my head watching Sam smiling at me. Wish I could say the same. What are you doing here? I moved here about a month ago and read about this competition, so I decided to give it a shot. Listen, I'm sorry. Please, Sam. I needed you the most, and you were just as mean as the rest of them. So please, don't smile and tell me you're sorry. I know, you hate me, and I deserve it. But the lady my mom worked for told me if I hung out with you, they'd kick her out of the job. I didn't have a choice. You have no idea how it is to live without money. Actually, I have some idea. Suddenly, I felt hot tears steam up and I burst out crying. Sam sat me down and I told him everything about our money issues and my promise to Mom about never dancing again. Mom would hate me for signing up for this competition, but I really need to win this. Okay, stop me if I sound crazy, but do you want to perform together? We could split the money, and this way, we could increase our chances at winning. You'd do that? Of course I would. Anyway, I think I owe you this after treating me so miserably. Let's win this, and everything will be forgotten. Sam and I practiced every day. Over the years, he had grown as a dancer, but I had become a little rusty. But Sam was really supportive. He helped me sneak out for practice, even taught me a few new moves, and it felt like we were kids again. But it was tough managing school and dance, and I had no time for myself or Tina. I wanted to tell her about the competition, but she had a blabbermouth sometimes, and I couldn't risk her telling anyone. On her 17th birthday, I was so exhausted I could barely stand. You seem lost. Do I? I'm just tired. Okay, listen, I think Mason's cheating on me. You think? That guy's a jerk, and I've been trying to warn you for the longest time. But you're the one acting like a fool and spending your money on him. Why are you always so stiff? I'm not an idiot, okay? So stop treating me like one. Before I could apologize, Tina stormed away angrily. I followed behind her, but lost her in the crowd and ended up running into Mason. Oh my God, not you. Hey there, gorgeous. I see you still hate me. How have you been? I don't see you tailing Tina much these days. Oh, I've been trying to figure out this new thing called minding your own business. You should try it too. I turned around to leave, but Mason caught my hand and pulled me closer. Why do you hate me so much? Is it because you like me? If you do, then just blink twice and I'm yours. Get off of me, you sick butt face!
What the heck is happening?
I told you she had a crush on me. You never believed me. That's why she wanted us to break up, so she could have me all to herself. As if! Tina, please tell him you don't believe him so we can get this over with.
Why should I? Mason's right. You wanted me to hate him so you can be with him.
What? Why would I do that? I hate this guy. I'm your best friend, and you trust this jerk over me?
Best friend? You've been avoiding me. You didn't even help me plan my birthday. And when I told you I knew he'd been cheating on me, you got annoyed. That's what liars do.
I have my reasons. Not everything is about you. Grow up. And you, Mason, stay away from me, or next time I'll break your nose. I stormed out of the house feeling crushed. I couldn't believe my best friend believed Mason over me. Was she really this dumb? After that day, Tina and I never spoke again. I was done having her back. Besides, I had my competition in 2 days, and I was still a long way from perfect. I was so nervous while performing that I messed up a few steps, but Sam covered it up, and we made it to the finals. There was still time before the final performance, so Sam excused himself to go to the bathroom while I stayed back to go over some last-minute details when one of the judges called me in.
This footage shows your partner stealing the prize money.
That's not possible. Sam would never do that.
Listen, kid, we did a little background check on you both, and we know your mom went to jail for bribing her producer.
No, she didn't, and that was false news.
We don't know that, but we do know that your partner is missing and you might be involved. So tell us the truth or we'll send you to jail.
That's not fair. I didn't do anything.
Life's not fair. And what can you do about it? Call mom and bribe your way out of it?
That did it. I picked up a glass of water and flung it in the judge's face. You say anything you want, but don't you dare get my mom into it. I got disqualified, of course, but that crazy judge reported me to the police and booked me for intended assault. Mom was called in and was informed about what happened at the competition. I thought she'd be mad, but instead she hugged me and started arranging money for the bail. But it was a lot, so I asked her to sell that Cartier watch Tina once gifted me. Fortunately, it fetched us enough to get me out, but the news of me going to jail and Sam stealing the money had gone viral. Mom advised me to skip school and sit back, but I wasn't gonna hide for something I didn't do. I put on a brave face and went to school. People pointed at me and whispered, but I didn't care until I went to my locker and saw Tina and Mason.
Oh, look who's here. So, your lover boy stole all the money, huh? Or did he do it for you?
Didn't I warn you I'll punch you in the nose next time I see you?
Lose the attitude, girl. Everyone hates you. And your cheater mom. Look around.
Tina, you're seriously gonna let him talk to me like that?
She'll do whatever I say. That's love, but you wouldn't know that. Your lover boy left you to rot in jail.
Shut up.
Excuse me?
I said shut up. If you say another thing about Rhea, I swear I will knock your perfect teeth in.
How dare you talk to me like that? I'm the love of your life.
You're a snake I should have let go of a long time ago, but it took me a while and thousands of dollars to understand what a jerk you are. Now, if you don't want everyone to know how you stole money from me, cheated on me, and used me, I suggest you save your face and leave.
You'll regret this.
Yeah, get lost. Mason left with a sour taste, and I looked at Tina feeling proud. Before you tell me I was dumb and stupid, I love you, and I'm so happy you're finally seeing the truth. I'm still mad at you for trusting Mason over me, but right now, I am so proud of you, Tina.
Aw, let's talk to Dad and help you with your case with that judge. He knows people.